thought it'd be super fun to show you guys how to do mock hand lettering. I love it when people do hand lettering. It is so phenomenal, but this girl right here, can't even write her name. So I thought I'd give you guys a little tip on how I can do some like mock hand lettering, and you can try it too. It's super easy. First, all you need to do is figure out what you're gonna write, and then use some kind of a pretty font that you can find online. When you use the prompt font, you will want to create the image as you want it to be seen. I use Photoshop, so yeah, I can make it look a little different than you could if you were using Word. If you're using Word, all you need to do is actually you can cut out each word and lay it down and stage it how you want to. It's just a little bit more of a manual technique than using Photoshop, okay? So in Photoshop, I do have the luxury of being able to reverse my wording, okay? It makes it less work on my part. So when I reverse my wording, it's gonna look like this, okay? And then I only have to trace it one time. If you don't have the ability to reverse your wording, no worries, you're just gonna have to trace it not once, but twice. Well, actually 3 times, but we'll get into that, okay? Okay, so tracing paper. Guys, I told you about this recently. Don't know why I've never known to use tracing paper, but it's really fun. It's really awesome. It's great, okay? So when I use tracing paper, what I would do first is you're gonna lay it down on what you're trying to trace, okay? You're gonna trace it the correct way first, so everything looks normal, okay? Then you're going to need to take your paper and trace it on the back side, okay? That way it's gonna transfer the correct way. Otherwise, if you transferred it just one way, your words are gonna be backwards, and that's just not gonna make any sense, all right? So once you do it on the back side, then you're gonna take this, lay it down as you see, as you want it, and you're gonna trace over it a 3rd time. And by tracing on the back side, it's gonna transfer onto your paper. I know that sounds like a lot and kind of confusing, but if you have any questions, let me know. So that's the whole thing of transferring, okay? Apparently, I forgot to take a video of what it looked like when I transferred it, but I'm gonna show you guys how to paint, okay? When you start doing this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually paint with the water first, and I'm using more of a wet on wet technique. So I'm going to paint with the water. And do one letter at a time, okay? So this one's gonna flow into here. So I've painted with the water. And then I'm gonna come in and take my top color, which is the pink, and I'm gonna drop that in. And you see how it kind of spreads and takes life? That is called the wet on wet technique. And you can do that on the tips and the tops of your entire first letter. And I'll probably go ahead and pull that over as well. See how far you want to get it down. All right. Might pick some of that up. All right, so now I'm gonna clean out my brush, and I'm gonna get the yellow, and I'm gonna start at the bottom, and I'm gonna come up and meet the pink. And you're gonna kind of want to go up in the pink a little bit just to kind of make it bleed together and have that ombre effect. And you want to clean it up a little bit. I want that to blend a little bit more, so I'm gonna rub a drier brush. I'm wiping it with my fingers, you see. And then I'm gonna rub that together a little bit. And then you can go back once it's dried and clean it up a little. hope you guys enjoyed that. Sign up for my newsletter. Link is in my profile. And you can get a printable of this for free. And I'm going to talk this week about the art of saying no. So it should be a good one, guys. Thanks for tuning in.